Greetings, my inquisitive comrades. Welcome to PuzzleTV, where the currency is wit and the reward is that delightful aha moment. Prepare yourselves for a delightful trio of brain ticklers, designed to test the very limits of your deductive reasoning. But heed my words, giving up is most unwelcome here. Give each riddle your honest best shot before moving on to the answer. Imagine, if you will, a quaint little town, so small that it boasts but 2 barbershops. Now picture this. The first barber, a dishevelled chap, sports a haircut that would make a weeping willow weep. And his shop is just as unsightly. It's in terrible need of a good cleaning. In stark contrast, the second barber looks amazing. His own locks sculpted to perfection, and his workplace is just as immaculate, complete opposite of his compatriot. Now, dear viewer, you find yourself in dire need of a trim. Which of these barbers do you choose? The dishevelled barber or the better-looking fellow? Congrats! You chose the unkempt barber, and rightfully so. You see, with only 2 barbers in this town, they must, by necessity, trim each other's crowns. The barber with the unfortunate cut must have been styled by the barber with the nicer haircut, making him the bad-haired barber the superior scissor hand. The state of his shop? Well, that's merely a testament to his popularity, wouldn't you say? Now, let's cast our net into the waters of familial fishing. 2 fathers and 2 sons embark on a quest for aquatic bounty. As the day draws to a close, they find their net graced with but 3 fish. Yet, each angler returns home with a catch of his own. With 2 fathers and 2 sons, how, you may ask, is such a thing possible? How would 2 fathers and 2 sons each get a catch with only 3 fish among them? Fear not, dear viewer, for there's no need to fret. The solution lies in the cunning use of generational gymnastics. Our group of anglers consists of a wise patriarch accompanied by his son and grandson. 3 gentlemen in total, but still 2 fathers and 2 sons. A triumph of familial fishing, wouldn't you agree? Chapter 3. The Hat Trick. Our final riddle is a hat puzzle. Our protagonists this time are 3 friends, Aaliyah, Ben and Clara. Each is bestowed with a hat, randomly assigned from a collection of hats, red and blue. They are permitted to look at the headwear of their companions, but not their own. Then a clue is given. At least one of you sports a hat of red. One by one they are interrogated, tasked with deducing the colour of their unseen headwear. Aaliyah, after a moment of contemplation, confesses, "I know not the colour of my hat." Ben, echoing her uncertainty, admits, "Neither do I." But then, without looking at either of the others' hats, Clara remarks with a flourish of confidence, "My hat, dear friends, is most assuredly red." How, you may wonder, did she arrive at this conclusion without reviewing her friend's headwear? If either Aaliyah or Ben had seen 2 blue hats, they would have known their own must be red, for at least 1 red hat is guaranteed. Since no one else knew the colour of their own hat, it stands to reason that neither saw 2 blue hats. Therefore, Clara's hat, the only one unaccounted for, must be red. And so, my fellow riddle wranglers, we reach the end of our journey. I trust you've enjoyed these mental morsels and perhaps even emerged a tad more enlightened. How many of these did you solve? Let me know in the comments. Regardless of your score, remember that the journey is as important as the destination, especially when it involves stretching those mental muscles. Don't forget to bestow upon this video the digital equivalent of a standing ovation by liking and subscribing to the channel, and ring that notification bell for more mind-bending mayhem. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.